Hey folks, this video is about 9/11 and where I was, what I was doing. Um, Basically, I was in Rubber City at my dad's studio. I was supposed to work at the Weezer concert. I think I was supposed to work at 3 or 4 o'clock that day. Maybe a show called around 6. And I was looking forward to it. Weezer, one of their bands go see. I think it was one of the first time I see them, live. Whereas, working concerts, you don't know where they put you. They could put you in front of the stage or the mixer or outside. But, I was looking forward to it and, be surrounded by my geeks. And so what happened that day was me and my dad were late night sleepers. So I think it was like around, I guess around 9, let's say 9. And I hear my dad's, phone ringing. And he picks the phone and somebody was talking to him. He was like, "Oh no, oh my god, oh, it can't be true, oh." And that kind of woke me up, like, I thought something bad happened to my family, but we had to turn the TV on, and the first thing we change to the news, is just, I think it was just right after the second tower collapsed it. And we're like, oh, we were shocked and studying. And it was scary. And so later on, I had to call so I got a phone call with my boss saying that the show's been postponed, but the show for tomorrow in Oakland, Weezer's going to. So what Weezer did that day was, what I heard was, they just did some jam practice for a while because they had the stage built, and I saw him again at the same venue like 10 years, 11 years, maybe let's say like 10 years later. But I explained to people last time Weezer played here was 9/11, so it's kind of made show some people about that. It's kind of weird that like, I work with the warehouse and I deal with these kids who are like 19, barely 18. They have no memories of this. You know what I mean? The only thing they have any kind of memories of is on TV or people, the stories they told. But my concern was after the fact and found out where the area they're from. My concern was that prejudice against Muslims or people that look like Muslims, or because look at Pearl Harbor, how Japanese were treated after So once again, Muslims are really peaceful religion. I have no problem with Muslims. I date a Muslim. It's kind of sad, like a small group of them do something stupid, they all get blamed for it. And also, my other concern was after the fact was like how much my freedom would be taken. They're going to be all paranoid, you know what I mean? And I'm going to say something bad to the government. What happened 9/11 was a lot of people say I don't like Bush. Next thing you knew, the FBI's at your house and asking you a bunch of questions. You got a right to say, as long as you're making threatening manners, I don't like the guy. Next thing you knew it, hey, you're saying shit about our president. But back to the next day, Weezer played at the convention at the somewhere in Oakland. I forget the name of the place. No longer used concerts anymore. And the big concern with my boss was like we really pay attention. It could be some copycats. Like people like will do something stupid. That was the main concern, was somebody will do something stupid. It's like, oh, this happens. So I'm gonna top that. You know what I mean? So I did work front of stage that day. It was a good show. It was like Weezer and the band called Cold. It was kind of interesting to watch the band Cold fans come because they're more gothic looking, and you get the Weezer fans who are geeks. You could tell. You could stand on the barricade. You could look in the crowd. You could see hundreds, thousands of kids, and you could find out who the Cold fans and the Weezer fans were. That was kind of interesting. So it's sad. It's really sad. All these people. Best of the day later on, you found these people jumped off, and it was suicide. I think it was murder. My point of view of it. These people had did their daily life, and some personally, certain people had like, oh, gotta make a statement. So that's what I say about it. Please put a comment. Let me know what you think. My person, a like will help. Subscribe. All right. Thank you.